guys, it's Tristan. I'm just doing a manga review because I'm a nerd. This time I'm gonna review this guy, Mao, volumes. What is this? 1 to 11? Yeah, I'm not actually done 11, but my girlfriend's not home, so I'm gonna do the review now before she gets home. Um, so Mao is written by Rumiko Takahashi, who also wrote Inuyasha and Ranma and a Half. Well, all these ones, and then some others that I don't have. But if you don't know, uh, Inuyasha is like my favorite series, or one of my favorite series, top three for sure. Because I grew up, they were playing the anime, and I don't know, it just felt so cool, like the world building in it and everything. I mean, that and Dragon Ball are my top shonen. Those are great. So I'll read anything Rumiko Takahashi. Um, I've read everything except for Mezo Ikoku, which I want to read soon. But Rumiko Takahashi stuff can be kind of hit or miss. I really like Inuyasha, Ranma and a Half, which was another big series she did. Um, this one, this one was, I think, this is one of the first like physical manga I ever bought when I was just a little guy. And this is the first time I saw boobies in this one. Um, and I like Ranma and a Half. I love Inuyasha. She has a bunch of other ones, some short stories ones. Then there's Rinne, which I have Rinne too over there. I never finished that one. I want to finish it again. I find after Inuyasha, her series got a bit repetitive. I mean, Ranma and a Half was about a guy who turns into a girl, right? So half guy, half girl. Inuyasha, he's half demon, half human, half demon. And then Mao, or not Mao, Rinne, he's a half ghost, half human, I think, if I'm remembering that right. And she's really good at creating like love triangles and things, and that's why like something like Ranma and a Half, if it's a guy and a girl, there'd be a lot. Like that would be a really complex love triangle with like some funny situations. Um, and she really excels at that. I find she kind of repeats her own themes a little bit. So I was really looking forward to reading Mao, but a bit cautious because I didn't want to be disappointed. But it's actually really good. I think it's the best thing she's done since Inuyasha. Um, it's very similar to Inuyasha, and when I first like opened it, I thought it was just the same world as Inuyasha because there's like demons and whatever. The way it's drawn is really similar, but the core concept of the story is Nanoka, who is the main girl, who's this lady. She was in an accident, which we don't know really what was going on. Even now, I don't know. And so she could travel to the past, exactly like Inuyasha. That's why it's very similar to Inuyasha. Um, but she can't travel as far back. I think Inuyasha was like 600 or 500 years ago or something. This is in the year 1920 around. So it's kind of cool. You see, it's like it's a demon world, but not everyone even believes in demons or sees demons. It it could be in Inuyasha because it's like I mean, everybody knows about demons and they're terrified of demons in Inuyasha time, and then it slowly phases out once you get to Kagome's time. But then this is kind of like 100 years in our past, and it's like there's still kind of demons and whatever, but mostly it's kind of underground stuff. And then Mao, who's like the main character, he's 900 years old, and he's from a period where they were really big into doing curses. I mean, it was like a real job, is basically how it sounds like. And he's been cursed by this cat demon who also cursed her. It's hard for me to say a lot without spoiling it, but the first like 4 volumes are actually really well done. I mean, usually Miko Takahashi kind of just wings it, and you could really tell. Um, Not that that's bad, but you're not gonna get monster out of Rumiko Takahashi, I think. But she kind of planned it, and the whole story about like how these two are connected is really cool. So even if you're just gonna read the first 4 volumes, I think I would recommend it just because that story, how it's set up, is cool. And then later after that, they're basically setting it up so 900 years ago there was this big fire in the compound of the Omnio show, I think is how you say it or whatever, where Mao and some other characters in it were studying like the dark arts, the yin and yang kind of sorcery type stuff, and where they specialize in curses, and a bunch of items were stolen at that time. And where I'm at right now is they keep finding items, and they're basically like quest of the day. Like, okay, this item is a stolen item that's been in this that this other family stole a long time ago. Now we have to deal with it's cursing people here, and then next item, whatever. And simultaneously, you have some bad guys. Um, well, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. These are like people who were with Mao 900 years ago, and they're all still alive. We don't know why. He's a bad guy. That's just some love interest. And then this guy is trying to like bring back the evil clan, which basically just cursed people to death. That was their whole job, and they made money doing it. Like they made good money. Um, but yeah, it's pretty good so far. I would recommend it, even if you're not. If this is your first time reading Rumiko Takahashi, if you're an Inuyasha fan, 100%, I think you should read it because it's really similar, and it's nice to see her drawing like demons and stuff again. Um, I love her like demon worlds. They're really cool. In terms of shonen, she just there's something. I mean, she is a girl, so there's something that it's not overly manly while also being really cool. I mean, Inuyasha is the reason I first wanted to do like bladesmithing when I was a kid. Um, just because I just the way that she draws everything is so cool. So yeah, I mean, definitely I would check it out. You know, if you're not a Rumiko Takahashi fan, I mean, I would still check it out. It's pretty good. I think she needs to pick up the pace a little bit where it's at right now. The first four volumes are really solid, and then we're kind of meeting the Naraku character basically right now, but it's not 100% clear who really is the like what's really happening. I mean, we know what he's doing, but besides that, it's kind of just quest of the day. Like this is here's a case of a curse, and we're gonna go solve it. Um, Kind of like Jujutsu Kaisen, I guess, or at least the beginning of Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah, basically that's my review. I would recommend Mao. I think Mao's sweet. Anything Rumiko Takahashi, and if you haven't read or watched Inuyasha, I would 100% recommend Inuyasha. It's one of my favorites, and it's one of the only ones that I think the anime is better than the manga. Usually, I'm not an anime guy, but the Inuyasha anime when I was a kid, like just the music in it and the theme of it and the animation seemed really really cool. And when it would play on TV, we're like transported to another world, you know. I did rewatch the Inuyasha anime maybe a year ago. Up until that point, I thought that like the animation was top of the Inuyasha anime. It did age a little. I noticed. I was like, you know, this kind of looks old. It looks like it's from the 2000s or 90s or whatever. So, but I would still check it out. I think it's really cool. I think it's on Netflix. So, and yeah, that's it. Just a quick review. I'm reading Mao. I don't know. I'm probably gonna read uh, Mob Psycho next because it seemed really funny. I read the first little bit of the volume and it seemed really funny. So I'll just do like I don't think I'll do a big review on that, but just like a little short or something. But yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. If there's anybody watching this, thank you very much. If there's anybody watching this who wants to let me know about a series they want me to read or review, or because you know maybe I haven't read it, maybe I have read it and I could leave a review, whatever. Let me know. I'm always open to it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next review. Thanks, guys. Bye.